Hi friends, I hope you'll enjoy coming thrifting with me today. As you know, if you have seen my last thrifting video, I'm on the hunt for a few things, so we are continuing that search today. Stay tuned and see at the end if I found any of those things, but I'm looking for some new dining room chairs, so a set of 4 dining room chairs, hopefully something wood. That's about all the guidance I have for myself right now, but yeah, we're searching for those. And what else? Always looking for fabric, sewing patterns, keeping an eye out for, the next size up clothes, shoes for my boys, that kind of thing. I needed to find some more shirts for my husband for just kind of day to day, and then also some things that he can wear to the office. What else? Sandals for myself. I lost my favorite pair of brown sandals in our move recently. I don't know of anything else that I lost in the move, but I lost these sandals. I don't know how I did that. I'm very upset about it, but we'll see if we can find some new ones today. Although I doubt we can find anything quite as cute. We'll see. And then I was checking out the baskets because, okay, hear me out. I've been looking for a proper picnic basket because I just think it would be so cute to have an actual picnic basket for our picnics this summer. Obviously, that is not a necessity at all, and I'm only going to be buying one if I can find something super cute for a really great price. So I don't know. Who knows if I'll ever find anything. But I was hopeful at this thrift store because they had so many baskets. But alas, no picnic basket today. And then I also went over and checked out the toys because my son Desmond's birthday is coming up very soon. Just wanted to see if I could find anything, and I'm so glad I did because I found this Lightning McQueen car. He's been really into cars and all of that recently, so I grabbed that for him, was planning on hiding it and saving it for his birthday, or at least his birthday party, and you'll see at the end how well that worked out for me. And then I found this tiny little set of Jenga blocks, which I'm going to save for game night when we're playing Jenga. A lot of the time the boys will want to play with it too, which is great, but also not ideal when a bunch of adults are trying to play with it, right? So I grabbed that tiny little version of Jenga for the little boys to play with. Again, not a necessity, but I don't know. I thought it was kind of cute and they'll enjoy it. And then I checked out the children's shoes. My boys are growing so fast, right? I've always got to be keeping a lookout for the next size so that I have that on hand when I need it and they're not wearing things that are too small for too long, right? Right? And then I checked out the jackets. We're kind of in that awkward season where we don't need our coats, but it's a little chilly outside. So I was trying to find some bigger jackets for the boys because theirs are, too small. They're growing. I can't keep up. And then I found all of these sewing patterns. So I need to remember this thrift store because they have a ton of sewing patterns. So I spent a few minutes going through those and picked out a few. Lots of cool patterns there. And then I always check out kind of the craft supplies, see if there's anything that I can use for sewing. And then, oh yeah, if you've seen my sewing videos, does this look familiar? I was so confused for a minute because I was like, that is so familiar. It's an apron that I made, you guys. This is an apron that I made and then donated when we were kind of clearing things out. We had to pare down my apron stash when we were moving recently, so I donated that one, and yeah, there it is. I don't know, maybe someone will find that and wear it, and that's cool. And then I found these 2 pillowcases. I can't talk today, I'm so sorry. And I'm wishing that I had gotten them because that floral pattern with the yellow flowers and the little ruffles on the end, I think I could have made something cute with that, but I must not have been happy with the price or something. Which the prices at this thrift store I feel like weren't all that great. You'll see in a minute. I did find some chairs, but they were, I don't know, they were kind of run down and a little pricey. It just didn't seem worth it to me. So anyway, we'll talk about that more in a minute when we get there. But lots of fabric, but I just didn't really find anything, I don't know, that I could see myself using for a project. Found this really cute quilt with these animals all over it. I kind of wish that I had gotten this because, I mean, that's so cute. So cute. But it's a little bit girly and I just couldn't really see it working in like my boys' room. I don't know. So I left that behind. Hopefully someone else will love it. Found a couple other cute quilts. Again, so much fabric. I left this thrift store feeling a tiny bit panicked because I didn't find any fabric. And this is, I don't know, that's happening more and more recently where I go thrifting hoping to find some fabric for future projects and I keep striking out. So yeah, if you've seen my sewing videos, you know that I like to use thrifted material. And sometimes I go to the thrift store and I find so much fabric, so much fabric. I mean, I've had some pretty epic fabric thrift hauls before, but recently I just have not been finding anything. So hopefully I can find some soon, because I really don't want to have to buy, brand new full price fabric. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure we'll find something good soon. We'll keep looking. Oh darn, I have to keep going to the thrift store, right? I'm so sorry I can't talk today. I can't seem to say the thrift store. Like those two THs back to back. It's hard for me. I don't know. Anyway, I was looking for shirts for my husband. Very exciting. Very fun. This shirt here with the blue shirt with like the darker blue edge there, that I swear my little brothers had shirts like that growing up. So that was a weird throwback for me for a minute. Did find some shirts for him. So that was a success. You'll see at the end of this video, I'll show you all the things that I actually bought. But that was nice to have that checked off the list. And then I went over and checked out the furniture. I always find cool dressers, and really we could use a dresser or two, but every time I find them, I'm there and it's just me and Wesley, and I'm like, how am I gonna get this home? Like, what? I probably had room in my van this day. We took one of the seats out recently, so I probably had room. I don't know. I just always get intimidated. I'm like, how is little me going to get this thing? I realize I have an employee who would probably help me carry it out, but I don't know. I just overthink it and then I don't buy it, and we still don't have dressers. So, one day. That fold-out table I thought was really cool. I love a good fold-out table. So compact, great for small spaces. I did consider buying it, but just, I don't know, wasn't entirely sure exactly where I would put it, so I left it behind. And then found these chairs. They're pretty cool, but they were a set with the table, so that's obviously not what I'm looking for. I liked this little chair because I have a desk in my living room that needs a pretty small chair. Like the opening for your legs on the desk is kind of small. So I really liked this, but I didn't love the cushion color and I wasn't sure how I would change that. So I don't know. I left that one behind. And then I found this set of 4 chairs, which I seriously considered getting because they are, just simple wood chairs and probably would work for what we're looking for. But they were kind of run down, kind of like a little bit wobbly, and I thought a little bit overpriced. So we passed on that. I'm probably going to just have to go through Facebook Marketplace or something to find some chairs. We'll see. And then that sewing machine you saw a minute ago, I thought that was pretty cool. It had a sticker on it that said it was from the 50s. So that's cool. Maybe one day I'll get to collect old sewing machines. That would be just a dream. So yeah, but for today, I gave it some love and said goodbye. Maybe one day. Back to the shirts for my husband. Looking for some button downs for him for work, and then I went and found these brown sandals that have just a little bit of a wedge. I don't know, I thought they were kind of cute. They looked pretty comfortable too, so I grabbed those. And then I think we were just about done at this thrift store, and I ended up going over to a nearby Goodwill, which is where you see me now. They have a whole zoo here of giant stuffed animals. Didn't find any chairs, sadly. So sadly, but I tried. I went to this second thrift store because I was like, okay, I'm gonna find the chairs this time, but no. But I did find a teeny tiny itty bitty little rocking chair, and I seriously considered buying it. I really wanted to buy this. I mean, okay, if you see in these videos, if I ever pass up or ignore, just completely ignore tiny furniture, call a doctor because something is terribly wrong. How can you pass that up? How cute is that? I mean, my kids need tiny furniture for all of their stuffed animals, right? Right? Totally. No? Okay, fine. But I don't know. I think it's so cute. I love tiny furniture. Anyway, looking for more shirts for my husband. I have this problem where looking for shirts like that just like I guess that's a kind of a polo style shirt. I have this problem where I see a lot of those that look like a shirt my dad has, and it's a handsome shirt. Looks handsome on my dad, right? But do I want my husband looking like my dad? You know what I'm saying? Is that weird? Probably. This is a problem I have. Anyway, how many times am I going to say anyway? I'm so sorry. Looking at the children's books, I didn't really find much. You guys know we love books. We are bursting at the seams with books around here. I kind of wish I had gotten this copy of Curious George that I found, but I wasn't entirely sure if we owned it or not. And I don't know how Goodwill does their prices on their books, but I couldn't find prices on any of them. Is that a thing? Like, do they have a set price for all the books? I don't know. So I put that one back, but it turns out we don't own it, so I kind of wish I had gotten it. And then I found this pair of brown sandals, which I did end up grabbing. And I think that was it at Goodwill. So I'll show you in just a second the things that I actually ended up buying. The hunt continues. I have a list in my phone of, these things that I'm searching for at the thrift store. Dining room chairs being the biggest thing, but we struck out on that again today. So we'll see. I'm sure, hopefully we can find some soon. I've seen them on Facebook Marketplace, so I guess I'll start searching there. Got a bunch of shirts for my husband. Here's a bunch of sewing patterns I got as well. I'll show you those individually in just a second, along with these sandals. Got the cute little tiny Jenga block tower for my kids, and then that car for Desi. And yeah, I have some flea markets and antique stores that I want to check out soon, so I'll be sharing that with you guys. Hopefully you'll enjoy that. I always enjoy those types of videos. It's just fun to kind of get to browse and, see what different places have. Sometimes you can find some cool stuff, and found a bunch of these sewing patterns. I'm excited, especially about the ones for my kids. I think those will just be so cute and fun to make. And the sandals, I haven't actually worn these yet. I just bought them, but hopefully they're comfy. I don't know. I never try them on in the store because that kind of grosses me out. I want to take them home and clean them first, but I think they'll be fine. They'll be fine. And then let's see, what else is there? You'll see in just a second my son playing with his car. I was going to hide that and save it for his birthday party, but he found it. He found it before I could hide it. So that's okay. He doesn't know, he has no concept of time yet, right? So he has no idea when his birthday is exactly. It doesn't matter. He's enjoying it. Glad I found it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for bearing with me as I have not been able to speak clearly today, and we will be back very soon with more videos. Bye, guys.